Hey, what's up, my homeboys, homegirls, and uh, the makers of YouTube, and a great big shout out to the owners and makers and producers of YouTube. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do this. And a shout out to all my homies, friends, subscribers, new and old, uh, everybody. But this one goes out to the Slick 1962. This is the 13th attempt try to load a video up on these shocks that I did with pop ribbon. Anyway, this is a pop ribbon. You know, you got to knock this part through. Oh shit! Well, you got to knock that through. I didn't knock it all the way through, but I was just doing an example of it. This is a regular pop ribbon that I knocked temporary. I mean, almost. Okay, the second thing you're gonna need is a spring from ink pen, small or large. And you're gonna need two of these, what I'm gonna call the stock parts. This part right here was where the rod goes through. You're gonna cut them down, way down, to look like this. You'll need two rivets to make one shaft. What you're gonna do is flatten that down, flatten the head of it down, just like so. Taking banging on something hard with a hammer. I use part of my jack stand to flatten mine and a hammer. You'll need needle nose pliers, a hammer, hard iron surface, and a hammer, and CA glue and activator, spring from ink pen. And this is what you come up with once you did all that. You're gonna take. Hope you can see that, Slick man. If you can see that. Okay, that's the whole thing together. That's it. That's how I do my shots. I hope that helped you, man. Alright, peace. I have to make them short like this because it won't do right. Alright. But